Greenwood Plaza entrance into North Sydney Station here. You can see we've got the intersection of the highway here, Miller Street, and you get the post office there. That's why it's called Victoria Cross. And then behind here, about a 2-minute walk from the entrance here, Greenwood Plaza, is the brand new Victoria Cross metro station here, which the new plaza and shopping centre area has just opened up a few days ago in preparation for the metro opening up this Monday. So we're going to go and check it out, so sort of all of before Monday, before Monday with the first train running on through here. So if you go to North Sydney regularly, this station will look, this entrance will look familiar. This is Greenwood Plaza entrance there. If you go down that escalator, you go through a shopping centre underground, you get to North Sydney Station that way. If this is closed, you go via the highway, go to Blue Street, which is a bit further away. But you can see literally it's just around the corner here. North Sydney here, and then all the way down there, you might be able to see like a blue icon around there. That's Victoria Cross just down there. Got one of these pamphlets. There's, over the past few weeks here in Sydney, if you've been around, there's been plenty of people around the place, taking, handing you out these pamphlets so that you can plan for more trains more often here. And also you might be familiar with the Victoria Cross bus stop here as well. This was changed a few weeks ago. So you can see here, this here is all outdated. Well, actually, all this is outdated here. So 320 is gone, and a few others. Oh, the 200's gone as well. Yeah, here we go. So you can see here, this is where they've made the changes here. And then the bus stop itself is the same, just different routes, and also a change of name very slightly to Victoria Cross Station rather than just Victoria Cross. Which is still called Victoria Cross down there, but not Victoria Cross Station. Here's the 252. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go around. So there are 3 entrances to Victoria Cross. We're going to visit 2 today, probably, unless if I bother to walk up the hill. But yeah, so there's Victoria Cross North further up, so that's sort of like Ridge Street, North Sydney Oval, and all of that up there. And then around here is the Miller Street South entrance here. And then around the corner is Denison Street, which I will show you shortly. So I was very lucky. I got to visit Victoria Cross before it opened up back in February. This year there's a video on my channel somewhere. It's one of the more popular ones compared to some of the other stuff that I've made. But back then, this was nothing here. Basically, the station entrance... Hang on. Fingers getting everywhere. The station entrance here was all done. Here, so the building here, but, the landscaping around here wasn't done yet. So what happened was that with the tour itself, started Victoria Cross North, came down here, and then we ended here. We couldn't go past through here. So this is actually my first time right here. If you go inside, here we go. So if you were here at the open day, this would look familiar here. So that's the sign there. Here we go. Metro services will operate from Monday the 19th of August there. And then we have the lifts there. We have the escalators. And then we have this impressive artwork here. What it has is that it took about 2 years to film this. And actually, this the sun's position, which is hard to see there, but it is actually at around the 14 o'clock mark. Just there's a 2 o'clock mark up there. So we had hold on, sorry. We had a so it took about 2 years to film this, so you can actually see what time it is by the position of the sun just there. So there are the 3 escalators going down. We'll see that in a second. So this is this new shopping centre area here is called Vic X here. So that's the new shopping centre here. So sort of this upper level here is like an outdoor plaza area here with some small shops and stuff like that. These are like mainly restaurants around here for like commuters and all that. And then to get to the Denison Street entrance, you can take these lifts here, which are not working at the moment. You have to, if you need to use the lifts, you have to tell someone. And then you can take these stairs. That's why they have like security around here. They'll, you know, send you down if you really need to. At least my legs are working today, so that doesn't matter. So this shop has just opened up, so they have all these flowers just up here. And then you can see here Denison Street, and this is all brand new. This is all just been done around here. So here's the M there, and then here is the, and then here's the, and then here's the other offices here. This is actually the office for Channel 9, just in there. In case if you want to have a chat with Peter Overton, you can head on in there. Here we go. So this is what most people will be using here, like all the office workers from over there. They'll go through this tunnel here. Reminds me, it's like a mini version of like QVB or Wynyard. Around here, there's a Macca's here as well. This is also another first as well. This is a first for North Sydney. This shopping centre actually, the shops are all open on weekends, or at least most of them are open on weekends, which is very helpful. They finalised all the tenants here ages ago. I was able to find out which ones they were a long time ago, so I knew that like the Macca's was going to be over there and stuff like that. Anyway, so this is as far as you can go at the moment. So yes, a sundial is the artwork just up there. When I came through here, they literally finished that like a few days before I came here, which was pretty cool. So this is information about sundial. This is the station map of Victoria Cross. So you can see North Sydney Station there. The bus stops here. Victoria Cross North stands A and B. Victoria Cross North is actually the only station that is lift-only access, the northern entrance there. And then the platforms are literally right under Miller Street there. And then there's the 3 sets of escalators for Miller Street South, Denison Street. There are 3 sets of escalators here. And there are 2 lifts that go both up to Miller Street and then also down to the platforms as well. So that's on there as well. Here are information things here. So Sydney Metro proudly operated by MTS. Push button for customer information. Don't push down unless if it's an emergency. So that's that for Victoria Cross South. So this is sort of, so we're getting, you can see here, like we all know that it was going to open up on Monday, but this actually opened up, it was Thursday it opened up, like literally a few hours before the announcement of the Metro. That makes weird noises, I don't like that. It goes ding dong. Order number 33. Come and pick it up. Once again, as I just mentioned, yeah, you're right. It is a lot like QVB. Yeah, it's a lot like QVB with that. So what we're going to do now is that, I know that I said I wouldn't, but, I've done that. I might as well go up to Cross North. See there's some flowers congratulating the shop on opening up. And then we're going to go back up this way. There are also some overstation developments. Not at Victoria Cross North, as that's where sort of all the services facilities are there. But there is at Victoria Cross South. So there's about a 40-story tower. It's still under construction at the moment. It's like probably going to be one of the last things that opens up as a part of the original project, except for the southern entrance at Barangaroo, which hasn't even found, Barangaroo South hasn't even started construction yet. So we're going to go around this way. We're going to go up to Victoria Cross North. So you can see here, there's the Metro Roundel, so it's definitely a metro station. Do not get confused. It's hard to get it confused, but oh well. Actually, hang on. This is all opened up here. Like, this was closed for like years, going along this footpath, and it was so annoying not being able to get through this way, but it's open now, so whoop-de-doo. In the meantime, as I walk up, if you want to, in the chat, what do you think about, the Sydney Metro project so far? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I think I like it. And then there's, will you be visiting like on the opening day, or are you going to try and do it a little bit later? Because I know that the Monday opening, I'm like the only person in the world that actually benefits from it being open on a Monday, because normally Sundays I'm always busy, but Mondays I normally have nothing on, so I'm like the only person in the world that benefits from it. But everyone else, but I understand that not as many people liked it. So what they did, I'll tell you a fun little fact. On here you can see the new tower above there. So you might wonder, so there's all these existing buildings, like there's this really old pub here from the 19th century, actually one of the first buildings that was built here. You can see corrugated iron up there, and then there's all these slightly newer towers here. You can see the pavilion and like these 1960s style towers as you get up here, and you can see these aren't new. They wouldn't have knocked them down. Well, they didn't knock them down actually, because what they did was that, the tunnel boring machines, what they did is that the entrances, Victoria Cross South, Victoria Cross North, they were dive sites, and they went down deep underground and then sort of went out like that and connected together in the middle. Then the tunnel boring machines then came straight through that, and they had to it was like a very small margin. They had to squeeze in the escalators down there and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool what they did with all that. So we're almost up there. You can see that Victoria Cross is a huge station underground. They have at Victoria Cross North these 4 super high capacity lifts that take you down, and there are 5-6 escalators that take you down to the concourse and then the platforms, and it's pretty cool. It's and there's this huge, basically where I'm standing at the moment, a good 40 meter, about 15 stories underground here. There's this huge island platform here, underground, for the metro, which is pretty cool down there. And I'll be able to show everyone once again, how capacious North's, Victoria Cross is. Monday, which will be pretty cool. There's a lovely cafe just up here, and it's going to be so much more easier to access them. It's done by this lovely couple. They run this cafe, and they make these nice smoothies and sandwiches and melts and all that. So it'll be nice, much more easier to see them rather than climbing up this hill every single time. Because here we go. Here is the northern entrance to Victoria Cross, just here. Now, a fun fact, Victoria Cross North this was not supposed to be built originally. This was just going to be a services facility building over in that building just there. So they were going to knock this down, and this was going to be the services facility. No entrance there, so no entrance. It would just be that and then done, which would have been a lot more disappointing. But they decided last minute, just before they started construction, to add this in here, and it's a much better decision, because even though that they could only build lifts here just because of a small footprint and how deep it is. There's the 207 going past there, I-207. But you can see it's quite a steep hill all the way up to here, and and it sort of goes flat after up here, so it's a lot better. So we have, so if you were at the Victoria Cross Open Day, the community open day back in February, this would look familiar here. As I go, here we go, you can see that's the entrance there, and then there's 2 out of 4 lifts. So I swear there's another 2 that way. One of them takes you to like all the services facilities for staff. So there are services facilities right above us there in that building up there, and there are lots of them deep underground all the way down to the platforms there. And then if I come on down this way, I can show you on this way. Oh, Night at the Zoo. Here we go. That's oh, damn it, I missed that, because I remember visiting that. That was actually pretty cool. So here we go. So then down this way, there are the bike lockers in here. So this is a secure bike parking facility. So all that you need is, you can see, so it's free. It doesn't cost a single cent being here. So all that you need is one of these here, and all that you got to do is tap onto here, and holy shit, did I just make it? Anyways, pretend that didn't happen. But anyways, so it's all in there. And you can you can park them in all different bikes of different shapes and different sizes that you can put here. Remember to bring your own lock here, and it's only people that are registered. It's all secured and locked up. You can only keep the door open for a certain period of time here. You need to have your own registered card, by visiting this website here. They have them at Hornsby, Epping, and a few other stations as well. Already a lot of the Northwest Metro stations, but now they're going to be here. This is like one of the closest ones to the city actually here, so that's going to make it a lot more easy. You don't need to bring your bike everywhere. You just park it here, and you know that it's going to be safe inside of here, and there won't be an issue with that. So that's pretty cool. If I just head on up this way, so if I head on up and then turn right here, there's a story just up here that I'm gonna tell you about. So the naming of Victoria Cross, how was it named? How was it named here? So back in 1939, they decided to, they decided the intersection with the Pacific Highway and Miller Street needed to have a proper name, something to rival King's Cross. And what they had was that they had over 100 names, including the Highway of Prosperity, Square of Fortune, North's Busy Square, and Victoria Cross, Anzac Square, Northgate, and Henry Lawson Square. So eventually, they chose, the council decided to choose Victoria Cross as to name it after Queen Victoria, and again as a rival to King's Cross, because Victoria was the Queen. And, and there's sort of like this, there's always like a rivalry between like two different titles having the same amount of power, roles and responsibilities. Like, like the Premier and the leader of the opposition doesn't. But a train or metro, ding, 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 and all that, have a friendly banter about it all. And then here is Victoria Cross Station Stand A here. So once again, this is actually the same bus stop here. Victoria Cross Stand A, Victoria Cross Stand F. It's technically the same bus terminal, but the buses stop twice, which is weird. And fun fact, Victoria Cross Stand B over there, there's that bus stop, and then just down there, like so nearby, there's that one, and then that bus stop down there. That's only about 50 meters apart from each other, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but that might be the shortest distance between two bus stops. And like Paul and I should what we should do is do a time time how quick it takes to go from that bus stop to the other bus stop, comparing it from walking, running, cycling, bus. Would that'd be stupid, just probably walking or bus. Literally it's just down here, and then that's the bus stop just there. Such a short distance there, but two different bus stops. And then that bus stop there, and then another one all the way down the hill, and there's another bus stop in between. That is considered the same bus stop. It's weird. But anyways, so here is the Independent Theatre here. It's owned by a local school now here. But it's a pretty old theatre here. Now this actually, fun fact, this was, here we go, so you can see, they did Shakespeare and stuff like that, yada yada yada. But anyways, but here, before it became a theatre, the Independent Theatre was actually, a tram terminal. It's a tram terminal, just there. It was for cable trams. It was for cable trams, and what they had was that cable trams, they have to have these big facilities because the cables are always continuously running through here. So this is where they, wind them all up and, and get the propulsion to go. And then all that the trams do is at the start up here at Ridge Street, they just get on, go down to Milson's Point, through there, and then you connect to a ferry. So it's actually one of Sydney's last remaining, I've forgotten the name, but it's the cable tram facilities there. It's one of the last ones still surviving, even though it definitely doesn't service one anymore. That's what they used to do once upon a time. So that's pretty cool. I'm just waiting to cross the road just here. Yeah, everyone's just finding out secretly. This is Secrets of North Sydney. Actually, let me show you something. This is one of North Sydney's last tram shelters here. So this was a major tram stop here, as they went down to North Sydney and then to the bridge for the electric trams. So this is the actual building itself. It's built in 1910. and then it kept. So this was like one of the major tram shelters here, and this kept running till trams stopped in here in the 1950s, and then the last tram's been 1961 in Sydney. So, and then now it's just used as a bus stop shelter there. You know, recycle it, why not? And then here is the North Sydney Oval here. The North Sydney Oval. Rest in peace, the North Sydney Bears. They don't compete in the NRL anymore. Rest in peace. So, you know, it's a very historic oval stadium here, and it hasn't changed too much since it first opened up here. So it's pretty cool. Just inside there. So it's hard to see with this. So anyways, what I'll do, last place I'll stop at before packing up, because I'm thirsty. I need something to drink. And I'm not going to do this for Instagram. Thinking about it now. You know, you guys on YouTube get a special exclusive. You know, on Instagram don't need it. You know, they can just watch the reel, be happy, and that's all that they gotta do. I go through this way. I'm gonna cut here, and then I'm gonna head on up this way. Here's the Ridge Street cycleway here. I remember because my psychologist used to be up there, and I was like, oh my god! In like 12, 13-year-old me going, oh my god, there's a cycleway here. No way. There's a cycleway. You know, and stuff like that. There's a cycleway. But anyways, let's keep on walking up this way. In the meantime, let me show you this. So this is the pamphlet that they have. They have 2 of them, I've noticed. This one, unfortunately, isn't the one that this isn't the one that I like. This is just the map here, and then, you know, like this is like easy transfers of Sydney trains getting to and from metro stations. This is like all the staying safe in the metro. This is like the smaller one here. There's a larger one, which includes all this. It includes all the station maps for Sydney Metro, like where all the entrances and exits are, and that's way better. That. Just before I go, another project that I might talk about while I'm here. So if we head on down this way. So you to the Sydney Trains lover, you just missed the special tour on there. Just rewind the video a bit, and you'll be able to see it for yourself, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so let's keep on walking down this way. I haven't tried the Macca's yet. Hopefully it's more like the one at like Thornley or QVB, rather than Circular Quay Macca's or Engadine Macca's. Well, Circular Quay, you know, is even worse than, you know, than that. Sydney Transit Scoop should know better than to ask when videos are coming out. There was no Hungry Jacks at Victoria Cross. You were there. You were there at Victoria Cross. They had a huge sign there saying what tenants are going to be there, and that did not include Hungry Jacks. But anyways, here is the dive site for the Western Sydney Harbour Tunnel, which starts from here, and I'll show you where it goes to. So it goes under the harbour, they're also doing upgrades to the Ringer Freeway, which I'll explain in a minute. There's the harbour. There's Manly Ferry down there. Save the Manly Ferry. It goes, you can't see it from here, but all the way down that way, in Rozelle, with the Rozelle interchange. It connects Ringer Freeway to the Rozelle interchange. The harbour tunnel is somewhat controversial, and what they did was that at first they were gonna like the Sydney Harbour Tunnel, which I'm guessing they're just gonna call the Eastern Harbour Tunnel. Was dredged. So what they did was that they went to the seabed, dug up the sand there, and then what happened was that they built these compartments for the tunnel, out in Newcastle, and then they sailed them along here, and then they sunk them underneath. So yeah, they sunk them underneath, and they made them, and then they took out all the water there once they connected them together, and then voila, you got a new tunnel. But that can cause huge environmental damage. So what they did instead was, with this, is that they did them with using a tunnel boring machine, like what they did with the metro. And then there is this here, this bridge. So there's upgrades to the Ringer Freeway to both fix some of the bottlenecking issues that the freeway is infamous for, although it's not going to fix all of it. And then also, connect it up better to the Western Harbour Tunnel, and, do some upgrades in the meantime. So that's the dive site there, Western Harbour Tunnel for the North Sydney entrance. There are two other entrances up that way, one in each direction. And then this is the new walking and cycling shared path here. So that's there. So this whole bridge here, that everyone that crosses here knows and somewhat loves, somewhat hates. This will go. This will be history soon, and it will be replaced by that bridge just over there. They're doing upgrades to Military Road. You may notice here, they're starting to get rid of a bus lane already, jeez. Because what they're doing is that for any bus enthusiasts, they're diverting the bus lane from being right in the middle of the road just here, and cars have to merge through there right where the buses are, which causes huge delays. They're going to move the bus lane all the way to the left. It's going to go to the left there where they're working there. So that means the bus lane is going to be on the left side of the road all the way into the city. So there's going to be one continuous southbound bus lane with no choke points or anything like that. So that's gonna, make things a lot more nicer. And then there's this temporary ramp down here, which actually I haven't used yet. It's gonna be noisy, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a minute while we go down there. So I remember when the permanent one was here, but you can hear the change with the noise here from being solid concrete there to this temporary wooden part here. As you walk down here, walk down this way. Yeah, so that's where the old ramp used to be there. And they took that out. I think that's where no, I was there, and there was something else here they got rid of. Yeah. There was something else there, I swear. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, this was definitely, I remember that. This was the ramp here, and these were stairs here. So this here, they took that all out there. So we're going to continue walking down this way. My phone's at 15% already, which is not helpful because it's only just 3 o'clock. Another set of stairs to take you further down the hill, which we may just go and visit now. Find somewhere a bit more quiet. There we go. So we're gonna continue on down this way. And then, so they're changing all this to prepare for the bus lane and all the changes necessary. It's hard to find information about it online, but I went to like an in-person seminar here once, which was pretty cool. So that's all the work there, but we're gonna go down this way. I'm gonna continue this way. There was like a plaque. There was a plaque up at the top there where we were earlier, but they got rid of that too. And then you have to like walk through. You can see here, it's pretty crazy at the moment with all the work that they're doing. Like all of this has been closed off. So this is going to be the new footbridge here, and then the ramp coming on down here. So that's going to be a lot better once that's done. So we're going to continue further down this way because I want to continue further down this way. So that's all of North Sydney there. That's, you can see just by, you know, how tall the buildings are and all the offices there, why, especially during the peak, North Sydney needs a new train station, and you know, has a very office-centered culture, North Sydney. You know, North Sydney, and at the moment, so that's Victoria Cross. So they're almost up to the top. Actually, they're at level 35 at the moment, and it looks like they're going to go 36 or 37 now. So they're almost done with that, which is good. We then have. So we got all the, so and at the moment, like, you know, like as you saw North Sydney is like currently like dead on the weekends. Like normally it's even worse than that. Like it's, like that was like the first, that's the most busiest I have ever seen North Sydney on a weekend. During the weekdays it's just completely dead, you know, and I can see that they're now changing that now, especially with the weekend opening hours for the shopping centre, etc. So that's going to be so much better with that now. So we're almost down there now. We're going to go. We're going to go past all this. We're going to go down this way.
It's so nice.
I'm going to walk down here. And then we're going to go down that path. I know a nice little park down this way. That's quite nice. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, anyone that's wanting to actually see Victoria Cross Metro in its full glory, you should go now and rewind the video a little bit, and you know, towards the start of the video, to actually see what's happening. So actually, I'm gonna sit down here now, and I'm gonna wrap things up here. So what you just do. It's pretty simple. If you've ever used YouTube like once, you know how to rewind a video. What you just do is go, with your finger, you go boom, zoom. That's all that you got to do. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day. Bye. See you later. Bye bye. Actually, let's wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 40 minutes, that seems nice. See you later, bye.